What's up? This is Joe from J Generation. Go to the pitch. Capital with a steak, baby. All right, boys and girls. This is on the 86 Silverado Longbed, 4.3 V6. They only made 4% of them in 86, which is an R10 with 4.3 V6, and then 87 they made multiples, but this one's 86. So this truck was ordered with the Silverado 10 package, heavy brakes, two tanks, cruise control, pretty much a lot of stuff. It has manual windows, air conditioner, stuff like that. So, got a brand new bed from Automail Direct with the wider tubs. Not sure if we're going to use the floor, so we'll probably just hang on to the floor, the bed floor. Might use it on another project or might sell it. Don't know yet. More likely we're going to go with a new floor, a custom floor from SS Chassis Works, because we're going to raise the bed floor up because we don't want to put nothing in the bed. We'll make it flat. And Nathan wants the whole bed slick. He wants it slick on the top. So no bed liner inside the bed or the tailgate, but on the bottom it will be bed line except in the center of the bed. He likes the way it articulates it. It opens up with the actuator so you can see all the suspension in the back. So he wants that way. So that probably be painted bottom on that. We was going to go with a custom chassis, but since the truck is so solid and runs really good. I only had like 60,000 miles on it. I've drove it for about a year now. Replaced all the fuel system, the throttle body, whatnot, little things here and there. So it runs really good. So it just doesn't seem feasible to strip everything off of it and put on something else. But we have something else we're going to do that too, not on this one. So with that being said, we was going to do a back half and do all this stuff, but Nathan decided that wanted to kind of keep it where it was at. So what we did was I did some research. So I know Truck Brothers has a kit and Porterbuilt has a kit. I really like the Porterbuilt kit, and the reason why is because it comes with this, okay? So this is one of the sections. So the way this works is you have to, I'm going to flip the camera around, I'm going to show you. So you have to take the front leaf spring purchase off the chassis, all right? So take those off, take the gas tank, the brake lines, all that stuff, take that off. But then the way this works is this bolts into, these bolt holes here bolt into the front leaf hanger spurts that's actually riveted to the chassis. All right, so then you go from there, and then it's pretty self-explanatory. You drill this hole, 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 this hole. All right, once you drill all those, once you drill all those holes, then you take a cutoff wheel and you cut into this line, which cuts into the chassis on both sides. All right. Once you do that, then on both sides, once you do that, then you take this off, right? And you run a straight line, and then you cut this center section out. This section, you take this out. All right, on both sides. Then you roll the two chassis pieces together. Once you roll them together, here's the inner structure. All right, so now this bolts to the back half of the chassis. This bolts to the front half of the chassis. It bolts here and here, here and here, and you slide the two together to make one. But you bevel the chassis, so whatever the thickness of the chassis is, you bevel it halfway, okay? And then you make sure everything's square and plumb. I'm going to do videos on this. You make sure everything's square and plumb and level and everything. Then once all this is bolted down, then going to weld it solid all the way through. So what happens is the frame is going to be a butt weld with with a backer, okay? So once all that's done, you clean, so the frame will be here on the outside, you clean all that up. Then you take those install bolts out, and then you put the new bolts in, which is grade 8 nylon lock nuts, and then they made this little fancy thing here that you can put on the outside of it, so it will say on the chassis that this truck has had a Porterbuilt long to short bed chassis kit. So, or you can take these bolts out and plug weld these there because it's solid. So more than likely, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to plug weld this, and I might even go as far as welding it all the way around the side to give it like a Fisher plate. So basically, here's the kit, all the hardware here. There is no instructions whatsoever. I have only found one video on YouTube that kind of sort of shows how this goes together, but there are colored instructions on Porterbuilt's website. We got this from Jason Vanetti from Vanetti Fabrication. He added it to his website, and then we ordered it for him, and then he shipped it to us. So, with that being said, I'm going to flip the camera around, and, well, you know what, I'm just going to go. So, I've already degreased, pressure washed, everything on the chassis. So, the brake lines we're going to unhook, the drive shaft, the exhaust, drop both gas tanks, and right here is where I was talking. You have to drill these rivets out, drop this hanger down, and then that piece goes there, and then you take the tank out and it drops there. So, stay tuned. That's what we're going to do. So, this will be step 1 or phase 1, or however you want to call it, on the Silverado square body. And I appreciate her seeing whatever. Remember what I said, boys and girls? Don't worry about the man up the road or the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch where I sweep off anybody else. Just put God first. Let loose and drag. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out.